Are we live? Whoa, the audio is unbalanced. Oh no. Oh, is that from... Oh, crap. Alright, hold on. I know how to fix this. I gotta open up Final Cut Pro. Oh, it's not liking this. Check, check. Check, check. Check, check, check. Alright, is it even? It's even now. There we go. I fixed it. I figured it out on the fly. What about it, fam? What about it? Let's go ahead and close Final Cut Pro here. We don't need that open. Taking up valuable resources on the computer. There we go. Should have closed it to begin with. Yeah, I know. Okay. 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 Bam. So today is going to be fun, okay? We're going to review the premiere that happened earlier. We're going to review that video. That video is actually doing pretty well, mainly because it's super spicy. It still hasn't closed Final Cut Pro. What's going on here? I'm sorry, computer. I'm pushing this computer way too hard right now. Oh no. Oh no. Well, everything's already saved. Guys, we're going to have a good old time here. So anyways, we're going to review that video that premiered earlier, the one that's doing really well. We're also going to go over some old evidence that I think a lot of people might have missed out on. I think a lot of people might have not seen some of this evidence that I'm about to show. Some of it is in these vlogs. I used to do these vlogs, and they are just terrible. They're absolutely awful. But there is some good evidence. There's some good captures. Some EVP stuff and some other cool stuff. And we'll go over some of that, and it'll be a good time, okay? It'll be a good time. And then there's also videos that were only released on the Patreon that, if we have time, we'll go over some of those as well. It's just going to be a gosh darn good old, good-fashioned good time here at the Epic channel. Arden Paranormal's throwing it down. What is good? Hold up. Let me get over here real quick. Let me get over here. Where should I put this? Over here? Over here? Over here? Get over here. Y'all ever play Mortal Kombat? Guys, we got some fire in the chat. Arden Paranormal's throwing it down. Let's get a zoom on this so we can actually see what's happening here. Arden Paranormal, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for throwing it down and keeping it lit. You are absolutely incredible. Thank you for being part of the Epic family. Can we see some fire? Tabby Cat, my girl Tabby Cat, throwing it down on the super chat. Here's some love to the whole Epic family. Fam, Tabby Cat is throwing it down for you. That's what's up. Tabby, thank you for being here. Arden, let me get some fire in the chat for Arden. And Tabby Cat. Thank you all so much for throwing it down. Thank you for being here with your boy, guys. This is going to be a lot of fun, okay? This is going to be a lot of fun. And I think everyone's going to have a great time. Also, now that I'm doing these videos, these edited videos, I'm starting to see the shape of something new for the channel. I'm starting to see the future a little bit, okay? See the potential. See where it can go. And we'll see. We will just see, okay? So before we get into it, I do want to say for the Patreon tonight, I'm going to be reviewing some extra juicy footage filmed in 4K, crazy EVP action at a location. That'll be reviewed on the Patreon tonight. My man Richie's throwing it down, backing up the ladies. Richie is a ladies' man at heart, as you can see. Richie, thank you for being here. Thank you for throwing it down. Thank you for backing up the ladies. Guys, Richie Richie, lighten it up. Let's go ahead and put some fire in the chat for our man, Richie. Richie, you are awesome, man. Thank you. That means the world. That means the absolute world. Richie, you are incredible. What's up, Donna? Is that Jane? Paravoice Jane? Jane under the Paranormal Voice name? This is like old times. I still have to make a video of our collabs when Jane and me collabed back in the day. That stuff was so good. That stuff was so good. Yvonne is in the building. M City Angel, what's good? Steffi, what's up, Steffi? Thank you for being here. Steffi was at the premiere today. It was a lot of fun. The premiere was a lot of fun. Guys, we're going to actually be reviewing it off my hard drive instead of off the channel. Just because I wonder if I'm thinking that, I don't know. I'm just superstitious. So instead of watching it off the channel, we'll watch it off the hard drive. So yeah. Let's dig in. Should I move this over like that? Corner it. Yeah, let's just go. Oh, Dory's resting after oral surgery? My goodness. Then we got to get a quick prayer for Dory real quick. Sabrina Fortner, what's up, Sabrina? Thank you for being here. All right, real quick, for our epic family member, Dory. Dear Lord, thank you for blessing us and bringing us all together. Thank you for allowing us to meet each other, to know each other, and to be part of this epic family. Lord, our dear epic family member, Dory, just had oral surgery. And so, Lord, we're asking that you help with her recovery and help heal her and make sure she heals as quickly as possible. Lord, thank you. In your name we pray. Amen. All right, guys, we had to throw a quick prayer in there before we get started. And then my man Gigi comes busting in. Hold up. Guys, let's say what's up to Gigi real quick. Gigi says, can't stay, but woo, that was some lit evidence I saw on here the other day. Really liked the video. Posted good stuff, fam. Take care, everyone. Well, Gigi, my man, when you do get the time, the video that I'm about to show, actually, Gigi, I think you might have already seen the one I'm about to show. But nonetheless, Gigi's got a good point. The evidence has been lit. It's been extra lit. And guys, it's because we've been putting in years of work. Years and years and years of work, investigating, traveling, building, all this stuff. And now I'm going to start condensing it down. I'm going to start condensing it down and releasing it out. So Gigi, thank you for being here. Thank you for lighting up the chat. Thank you for being the cowboy devil of the epic family. Gigi, you are absolutely incredible. Look at that. Look, he's got his signature. He's got his signature locked and loaded. The cowboy devil. Gigi in the building. Gigi, thank you for stopping by. You are awesome. You are absolutely awesome. And then Arden Paranormal with the double down, showing some love for Dory. That is what's up. Gigi with the litness. And then Arden with the double down for Dory. Guys, y'all have got it so spicy in here. You got it so hot, so popping, that I hope this will be enough. I hope the evidence I have will be able to keep up with the litness. I think it will. I think it will. But we're going to have to just see. We're just going to have to see. RJ Litness in the building. RJ Litness was at the premiere today. Matt Godek, the Go Man. Go Man was at the premiere. What's up, Go Man? Melissa, what's up, Melissa? All right, guys, we're going to dive into it here. Do I have the thing plugged into the thing? Oh, I don't. What happened? Oh, it's right here. It's right here. The headphone action on. Volume up. Oh, we're going to miss the compressor. Wait, no, we're not. Because I have it on. I have the compressor on the desktop audio. So it should compress everything. So we should be good. Okay, let's try it. Are you trying to give me the peace sign? Hey, he gave me the peace sign! Did you see that? Look at that! Let's get this straight. What the heck is that?
Having a hard time.
Having a hard time. This is Eric from Epic, and I have an incredible capture. First off, isn't that just a super spicy intro? It's too quick, though. It's too quick. I think it goes over people's heads because it's like all the evidence right there at the beginning. It's just too quick, though. Like watching it's in like 15 seconds. It's like the whole video. Are you trying to give me the peace sign?
Hey, he gave me the peace sign. Did you see that?
Look at that.
Let's get this from. What the heck is that? Having a hard time. Having a hard time.
This is Eric from Epic, and I have an incredible capture that we captured in the haunted basement using the SLS camera. So here, I'll go ahead and play the clip, and then we will talk about different parts of it. Here we go.
Spirits, was that one of you just now? Floating.
I should have explained this camera better. Like, you all know what it is, but anyone who's new to the channel is going to have no idea what they're watching here. And for future reference, I've got to put something in there like, and I should say it's the Kinect V2. They're super advanced guys. So when Microsoft came out with the Kinect V2, they were more proud of it than their Xbox One, than all the games. They were just all about the Kinect V2, the Kinect technology in general, just because it's such an amazing leap forward in three-dimensional motion tracking and like intelligent skeletal tracking. It's just huge. It's just a very impressive camera. It's a beast. It's a beast. And you guys know we go entire investigations. We go weeks at a time without getting a map. So very, very impressive camera.
Around in front of the camera over here. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hello. Look, so that's not on any one object. It's across multiple depths. I'm waving. Can you see me waving? Whoa, it looked like you waved for a second. Look, his arm's up. Hey, yes,
look,
yes.
He's
what's
totally,
up?
he's totally
what's
waving.
Up?
Guys, it's a super interactive spirit. A lot of times they just like never interact. This one is very interactive.
You. Who is that over there? My name's Eric from Epic. Hi. Are you human? Did you just give me the finger? Are you trying to give me the middle finger? Or are you trying to give me the peace sign? Hey, he gave me the peace sign! Did you see that?
That's crazy!
Oh my god, he gave me the peace sign right there! Holy crap! Just real.
Not only do we capture the spirit giving the peace sign, but at the end of it, I ask, did you see that? And we get a direct response on the spirit box that says, yeah. Listen closely at the end here and you'll hear it.
Are you trying to give me the peace sign? Hey, he gave me the peace sign! Did you see that?
That's crazy.
Oh my sign! Did you see that? Oh my god!
That yeah is crazy too. I kept talking over it because the evidence was so lit. But like I asked a question, I asked, did you see that? And a spirit responds out of nowhere saying, yeah.
Hey, he gave me the peace sign! Did you see that? Oh my sign! Did you see that? Oh my god, he gave me the peace sign right there. Holy crap. Just real.
That's incredible.
Gave me the peace sign.
Look at that. That is absolutely amazing. It's so clear, like it's so clearly the peace sign. Like there's no like it's not like, well, maybe he was doing this or that, or no, he's clearly giving the peace sign. Like that is 1000% the peace sign. That's what that is. That is what that is. And it's like, so here's the thing. I don't even have hand tracking turned on. Like if hand tracking was on, you would see those like colored bubbles around the hands. I don't even have hand tracking on. And he does the peace sign. He does the freaking peace sign. And it's so clear. Like there's like no question, and it's for multiple frames too. It's for multiple frames. It's not just like a one-off frame where there's like ghosting or anything. It's multiple frames with the peace sign. Absolutely amazing. One more. Oh wait, we're gonna do one more. One more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 frames.
Hey, he gave me the
6 frames that have the peace sign. 6 frames.
Peace sign. Did you see that? Oh
incredible.
My God, he gave me the peace sign right there. Holy
incredible.
Crap.
All right, so after this, we do get some communication on the spirit box that's running right there. So what we're going to do next is review a couple of the captures that happen after this. But that peace sign, that's one of the most amazing things in the world, because all the time you see people say, Spirit, can you raise your arm or raise your leg, or, you know, but in this capture, we mention a very specific thing to do, the peace sign, and he does it immediately. Like, that's just absolutely amazing. So I'm so glad we were able to capture that. And that was on January 27th, 2020, live. And it was called Static Cam at the Haunted Basement. It was supposed to be a static cam, but it was so active while I was setting up that we ended up investigating. So pretty cool. So here, let's listen to a few of these responses and see what we can hear. Let's just see if we hear them.
Hey, what's your name? He's doing something. What is he doing?
Yeah, look.
He like pulled something out of his hand and then held it up in the air. What are you holding up in the air? Bro, what's your name?
So look, it said I'm Nick right before I asked what's your name. Like, how creepy is that? That's like typical demonic entity stuff where they answer your question before you ask it.
Bro, what's your name?
Isn't that crazy?
Are you Seven or Nick?
Lori H. Lori!
No. Did you hear that deep no?
Katina! Hey, Katina!
Let it go. All right.
The next round of responses we get is about an alien.
All right, guys, I'm trying.
Alien. That's so clear.
Alien. What's an alien? Whoa. Alright, I saw something moving by the drums. What's an alien?
Abused.
So guys, I still hear the beast, but it does sound like abused. However, I asked what is the alien, and if they responded with the beast, it would make sense. But I swear, here, I'll keep playing.
Abused.
What do you think it said here, the beast or abused? I think it's saying the beast, but because of the chop of the spirit box, I think it makes it sound like abused. So if you took those scanning chops out of it, I think it would clearly say the beast. But what do you all think? Let me know in the comments below.
Abused. Abused. Abused.
It's so, like, especially slowed down, it sounds like abused. But I don't know. So they mention alien as I see something over by the drum kit, and then I start shining my the drum kit's off camera, by the way.
Flashlight around. The spirit, whenever I move the flashlight where the spirit reacts to the flashlight, which is absolutely insane. Check this out as it goes on. Too late. We're on Earth. Who's on Earth?
So guys, remember the dreams I was having about that angel chick? That's what this reminds me of.
We're on Earth. Who's on Earth?
Your angel.
Okay, did you see him lift his arm up? That's when I had the flashlight pointing over there. Now, this camera, it sees only an infrared. And so it can't see a regular flashlight. It can't see any light besides infrared light. So it does not pick up the flashlight at all. But when I shine the flashlight over at him, he lifts this arm up to block his eyes. Now watch what happens after this. His arms change. Guys, when I move the flashlight over to him, his arms change.
Or he's dabbing. Matt Godek, the Go Man, pointed that out earlier. He could just be dabbing on the haters. You know, that could be it.
Having a hard time.
Having a hard time.
He said, I'm having a hard time.
What are you having a hard time with?
That's so crazy. Look, he's doing it again. So I'm shining the flashlight. And again, you can't see it because this is an infrared camera. But I'm shining the flashlight over there. And then he blocks. It's like he's covering his eyes trying to block the flashlight. And then I ask, and then he says, I'm having a hard time. Hold up. Let's listen to that again. That's just good.
I'm having a hard time.
Having a hard time.
He said, I'm having a hard time.
What are you having a hard time with? Are you blocking the flashlight? Oh my God! Okay.
If you're wondering what that white ball of light is there, it's actually the reflection of the flashlight on the tablet screen. I'm filming the SLS tablet screen with my cell phone, so you're seeing the reflection of the flashlight there. Just want to be clear on that.
Can you all see, like, when I moved it over to him, he put his arms up like he was blocking the light out. Like that! Oh my God!
That's crazy!
And now I turn it away, turn the flashlight away from him. Let's see if he puts his arm back down. Alright, the flashlight's away from you. Look at that! What the hell? It's like he's blocking the light. You know, like when someone shines a flashlight in your eyes and you cover your eyes? He's doing that. Dude, you are for real. What is up? Sorry about the flashlight blinding you. Holy crap. Felt it. You felt the light? This has been just an absolutely crazy week of evidence. There's two more things I want to show you here. We had the I'm having a hard time. And then at one point, I think we're right up on it. Yeah, we're about to be right there. They say they've got your home, which is pretty freaky. Or something you want. It goes, they've got your home. Or something you want. Isn't that crazy? They've got your home. So here, let's just go back to that moment. To that freaking moment with the peace sign, okay? It starts off with a weird anomaly. Okay. Alright. Let's get this going. What the heck is that?
This anomaly.
Oh, crap.
So
alright.
Look at that.
What the heck is that?
A couple of things about this capture. This was captured in January 2020 during the winter of Kentucky. So there's no bugs flying around, nothing like that. Also, you can tell it looks like it has wings, but they're not. They're not moving, they're not vibrating. The camera would pick that up. And lastly, when it falls down at the end here, at the very end, it looks like it could be some sort of physical artifact. So it's possible that this is not paranormal. However, it did lead to everything else that happened afterwards.
What the heck is that?
I do want to also say it's not a bug, but it may not be paranormal either. So it's definitely not a bug, but it's maybe not a spirit either. So check it out. So the SLS, and I'm going to make a compilation video of what bugs look like on this camera, because the bugs are a lot clearer, and the motion of their wings is this weird, like, blurry vibration looking thing. So you'll like see the structure of the bug, and then you'll see this like vibration around them if they're flying, if they're moving around. Also, in real time, I didn't see anything. Like there wasn't any bug or object that was that big or looked like that in front of the camera. There was nothing that I could identify as that object. So whatever it was, I couldn't see it in real life. It was only showing up on the camera. That doesn't mean it wasn't there. It could have been there and I just wasn't seeing it somehow, which is definitely possible. And then the motion at the end. So watch on the way up. On the way up, you'll notice the wings don't move at all. It's a weird motion.
All right, let's get this going. What the heck is that?
It does twist a little bit on the way up. It does have a little twist to it.
Oh crap! All right, let's get this going. What the heck is that?
It hangs there for a second until I turn. Do you see how creepy that is? Oh, can I go frame by frame? The door just opened. Is that Lou? Lucy, are you busting the door open? Lucy just literally opened the freaking door to the office. Alright guys, watch this. Watch it. Look. Alright, so there's it coming. So can y'all see it on this side over here? It's over here where the mouse is moving. So it goes up. It gets about here, and then it goes off screen, and then it just hangs out right there. Like, what is it? Like, what the heck is it doing? Hey, baby. Are you being good? It just hangs out there for a while until I turn towards it, and then it dive bombs. That's so weird. It just hangs there. So watch. All right, that's in reverse. So here, it flies up, disappears for a second, and then comes back and then just hangs out. Do y'all see what I'm talking about here? It just freaking hangs out for how many frames? Let's Let's back it up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 21, or 20, like 20 frames. So almost a full second. Almost a full second. It hangs out there, just floating, just hovering. So yeah, maybe it is like a ghost butterfly or something, a ghost bug. Mothman Historian is in the building. What is good, Mothman? Nancy Lee is here. What's up, Nancy? Steffi, I agree. It is creepy. I will agree with that. It does seem very creepy to me, too. Katina. What's up, Katina? All right, let's keep it going.
What the heck is that?
A couple of things about this capture. This was
I love
captured in
these
January
colors.
2020
I love the
during
colors.
the winter of Kentucky. So there's no bugs flying around, nothing like that. Also, you can tell it looks like it has wings, but they're not. They're not moving. They're not vibrating. The camera would pick that up. And lastly, when it falls down at the end here, at the very end, it looks like it could be some sort of physical artifact. So it's possible that this is not paranormal. However, it did lead to everything else that happened afterwards.
What the heck is that? Oh, crap. Where is it? Is that a spider? Spirits, was that one of you just now? Floating around in front of the camera over here? Whoa, whoa! Are you trying to give me the middle finger? Or are you trying to give me the peace sign? Hey, you gave me the peace sign! Did you see that?
Crazy.
Are you trying to give me the middle finger? Or are you trying to give me the peace sign?
Boom.
Hey, you gave me the peace sign! Did you see that?
All right, so guys, that was the rest of that live stream is super lit as well, and it is on the page. Definitely be sure to check that out. Oh my goodness, Pops is blaring blaring the live stream in the living room. But yeah, fam, love you. Let's get to the next clip.
Are you trying to give me the peace sign? Hey, you gave me the peace sign! Did you see that?
I wish the SLS was colored like this normally.
What the heck is that?
I'm having a hard time.
There's don't get me wrong, there is a colored version of the SLS where it's like all the different like red and blue and green, but it's really bright and vivid looking. It doesn't look all creepy and grungy like that does. Whoa, hold up. Hold up. M City Angel throwing it down on the super chat, backing up Hinsdale Girls Facebook donation. Hold up, am I missing a shout out here? M City, guys, can we see some fire for M City right quick? Right quick with the fire in the chat for M City, y'all. M City. M City. Oh man, I've been wondering where John G, the G-Man, is. Melissa says John is working 7 days a week, anywhere from 8 to 13 hours a day. That's insane. We need to do something for John, y'all. We need to come up with something that we can do for him since he's working so much. Like that's so much work. So let's think of ideas we could do to maybe, brighten up his day at some point. All right, I've got every freaking app on my phone open. Oh man, I need to start checking Messenger. Michelle Hinsdale Girl threw it down on the Facebook donations. And guys, Facebook donations go through immediately. There are no fees or anything like that. There's no waiting, no fees, nothing. It just goes straight through. And Michelle Hinsdale Girl just donated on the Facebook donation. She says, sending love to spirits and fam. That's Michelle Hinsdale Girl. Let me turn the brightness down. Let me crank this brightness down right quick. Maybe you can see it. It's also mirrored, so I hope you like reading stuff backwards. Because, I got you. Michelle, thank you so much for throwing it down and keeping it lit. Michelle, throwing it down on the Facebook donation. Thank you so much. Michelle Hinsdale Girl. And thank you for shouting out the fam, too. Sending love to the spirits and the fam. That's mad respect right there. Because, guys, we wouldn't be here without the spirits, and I wouldn't be here without you. We wouldn't be here without each other. So, Michelle, Michelle, that's a good shout out right there. All right, next. I got a little something for you. Something that OG Epic family members will have seen. But guys, this is Eric from almost 3 years ago.
Vlogs are jump.
And I figured it'd be a little fun to watch this because at first there's just like a lot of just like comedy stuff. But then a few minutes in, we get into some serious evidence. So this is the night of Alex's first podcast, like 2.5 years ago, and we just a bunch of weird stuff happens. It's really cool. It's really freaking cool. So let's check it out. Let's check it out together. How about it? Oh wait, okay. So guys, there's something I want to show you after this too. An old video. I should have just done that one first. No, we're doing it this way for a reason. All right, let's just go. There is another video I'm going to show you that has some of like some crazy, super crazy evidence. So here.
Vlogs are jump cuts of your life. Epic fam, welcome to some video recordings, more video recordings, doing the vlog on all the busy days. Podcast with Alex tonight.
The podcast went ultra lit.
Which is going to be awesome on the Spectral Wolfpack YouTube channel. Had some Indian buffet already. We're going to Indian. We're going to Indian. We're going to Indian. We're going to Indian. There's new wipers. Oh, smooth as butter.
So,
hint of margarine.
If you're wondering who the lady is, that's Laramie. She's my baby mama. She's the mama of the girls, and she did not like me filming for the vlogs. She really just did not like them. But she had seen a couple of them at this point, so she understood it a little better. No, I take that back. No, she absolutely hated it.
Oh yeah. Guys, what's the airbag light mean? Does it mean that airbag needs to be inflated? Does it mean that it needs a new airbag? Do I need to check the air pressure on my airbag? What does the airbag light mean? Let me zoom in. What does that mean, guys? Does it mean that there is bags of air somewhere in my car? It might have to do with, like, mental state, mental status. What an airbag. Oh man, there's tons of people here at the Indian buffet. Alright, you see any spots? Our normal spots are taken. Oh man. This is jam-packed, ultra-packed. Yeah.
Is this?
Lerm is very happy.
No, I just thought of a word for what you're doing. It's called non-tin.
Oh! Non-tin! She got me on that one.
We made it. Feast. It's just cinematically beautiful.
Yvonne throwing it down!
Well, hello there, Epic family. You caught me off guard. So here's a clip of Laramie. I know it's relevant to your interests.
I can't believe I released this to the public.
She's gonna kill me.
Nonsense.
Oh!
And done.
She killed me.
It was awesome. Now I'm gonna go buy a nice memory foam mattress.
Which doesn't happen. But, Yvonne, thank you so much for throwing it down. We love you, sweet spirits and angels. Always thinking of you. Yvonne, thank you so much for being part of our family. Thank you for throwing it down and keeping it lit. Yvonne, you are absolutely amazing. Guys, she's throwing it down. She's keeping it lit. I'm putting some fire in the chat. Spirit Stalker Yvonne, thank you so much. But yeah, guys, so there is good evidence coming up, okay? I know that this is super hilarious or super cringy. It's like It's like funny, but like it's on the same line as cringe. It's like cringe core. But there is some good evidence coming up, okay? I promise.
I like the stands on it. From a little store we call Bargain Hunt. It's vlog day. My baby's already dog jail. What led you to a life of crime? Why did you girls do it? I'll bail you out as soon as possible. I'll be back soon, girls. Be good. I'll bust you out of here, don't worry. We're cruising. Oh shit. I almost got tricked about this door.
I cussed!
Alright guys, I've spotted a Laramie. Wild Laramie. She is pissed. She's so pissed.
She's so mad.
Absolutely livid.
Ah!
We're on the way.
Explaining her anger with timestamps.
509, we're on the way.
Here's the mattress. I like the stands on it.
She was so
Some
mad.
kid just kicked it and put those on there, so.
Nice. Alright guys, quick mattress update. Low key, there's some kind of like mildewy smell. Yeah, like there's some kind of smell coming off of it. I don't know. We're just gonna keep looking around though. Should I get it? 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 Look at all these should I get it? That face, right? Should I get it? Look at this, guys. Found some Elon Musk incense. Ballin'.
Some Elon Musk incense.
Babies! Babies!
The girls!
Babies! Me go outside? Me go outside? Me go outside?
Oh my god.
Good girls. Alright, the girls from running, they've got mud. Look at that. So, we are going to wash their feet so they don't get mud over everything. Lola, how are your feet? Oh, hey Lou. Oh, she's getting my pants all muddy. No. Come on. Get back, scoot back. Alright. Oh, you're so good. Look at them girls. Good girl, Lou. Here we go. Hold on, Lola. Lola was so good, we're already done. Good girl. Good job, girls.
Look at this. Look at all that.
Damn. Alright, let's go, girls. Better. Oh, better. Epic family, what's up? It's Eric from Epic, letting you all know that I'll be featured on Alex's podcast tonight in about 50 minutes. It's going to be on the Spectral
the
Wolfpack YouTube page.
evidence is about
Hope
to
to see you
start.
there, Epic family. I love you guys. Stay tuned, stay epic. See you at the podcast. What's up, YouTube? We're about to do the most lit podcast. Woo! There's the lit boy himself.
Listen to that.
Himself. What's milk?
Suddenly, I was disconnected from the podcast, and then the RIM pod went off.
RIM pod was just going nuts. So I got disconnected from the podcast. There it goes.
That's crazy. That's nuts.
Who is this? Dude, it was weird, dude.
Because literally it just cut you off. Like, I saw it just get cut off really fast. My red light turned off, too, which is weird. It was just off. Maybe it's low on bad, but it was off after that happened. So,
Weird. There's something messing with us for sure. Light up the RIM pod if you don't want the podcast to happen. Light it up if you do want it to happen. Light it up if you...
Weird.
Dude, my camera just did this weird thing. It like shook in my hand, like the image shook.
I'm going to change batteries on this light because they just turned off again. Weird.
That's a bit of a stretch. That's a little bit of a stretch.
Is there anyone here with us?
Oh, this.
Can you say I'm
Listen.
here if you're here?
That's
Can you say
crazy.
I'm here if you're here?
So, guys, Alex isn't even in the room at that point.
You're here? Can you say...
So he gets up and leaves right there to go get something. And then this happens.
Is there anyone here with us? Can you say I'm here if you're here?
That's
Can you say
crazy.
I'm here if you're here?
Guys, what's crazy is all that evidence occurred before the podcast started. Now, during this live podcast, we ended up making direct contact with a spirit named George Froller, who died in the train wreck near Posttown Elementary. Here's some of those clips.
If you're here from Posttown, can you say Posttown, please?
Boom! Right there.
Dude, did you hear it? That was clear.
Did you hear that? I thought I heard that too.
Alex just like calmly doesn't react.
That was clear.
Also recently contacted who we believe is a spirit from there named George Froller, who died in the train wreck of 1910 in Middletown, Ohio. Is there a spirit attached to this doll? George? George.
This EVP. You hear that?
If you're here from Posttown, can you say Posttown, please?
George.
That's crazy. All right, this is pretty much the end of the vlog here.
What's up, YouTube? We at the post-podcast vlog-a-thon. The podcast went ultra lit mode extreme 5000. It was awesome. Big shout out to my boy Alex. That's Savage Malone right there. We nailed that podcast. We absolutely nailed it shut.
Lit. It was beautiful.
Let's give an example of how you slap the like.
Whoa!
That's beautiful. Oh, that was a subscribe slap right there. That was beautiful. Vlogs are jump cuts of your life. Should I get it?
All right, that's where it ends. I know there's some other stuff there, but I have since trimmed that out of the video, and it will no longer be there. So that's the end of that one. Guys, I have some like crazy, awesome evidence buried in these vlogs, and like there's some of them are just so cringe that people just don't get to the evidence. But maybe we'll review. I've got a bunch of vlogs. So I stopped releasing them publicly and started doing them only for the Patreon members. And then I just stopped doing them altogether. But I've got a handful of them. I've got a handful. Alright, well, I was going to show you all. Oh, yeah. But besides all the vlog stuff, let's check out some classics. So for anyone who's new here, this video, this was like the third or fourth video I ever uploaded, but it was by far the best session I'd ever done at that point. Also, I want to be clear on something. So, in this video, this is when I was just starting on YouTube, and everybody and their mother was using apps. Like, everyone was using apps. I didn't understand it, but I wanted to. I wanted to understand why. And so, this was back when Frank and Maxine were still working with me. And like, guys, if you all haven't like seen a session with Frank yet, this is a perfect example of a session with Frank. He just responds to everything, and he can use anything, whether it be an app, a box. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. He can use anything. I wonder what happened with him. But anyways, so this is January 18th, 2017. Is when I uploaded this. It was filmed on January 13th, 2017. So, what is that, 3.5 years ago? So this is almost 4 years old. This is almost 4 years old.
Alright, this is definitely one of the craziest things I've ever done. Here, I'll break it down real quick and then we'll start. Got infrasound going down there. I don't know if you can even see it. It's an amp. Tunnel generator, divination box on the left side, and the spirit box on the right side. And we're gonna do the spirit box in reverse.
So yeah, this was before the gateway device. So this is like the prototype of the gateway. So it's still fully reverse, So that means there should be no forward words coming through, and the app itself is reversed. So there should be no forward words on any of it. Everything's going into the mixing board. So that means the microphone, the spirit box, the divination app, all of it.
And then this mixing board is a little raggedy, so it's
Divination box is going on the left side. Spirit box is going on the right side. Microphone's in the center.
hard to... Can you guys hear me? Is anybody there?
Guys, they've been saying that for 4 years, and it worries me to death. It's something that it literally eats away at me, and I can't tell who's saying it. I don't know who's saying to stop, and they say it too. They say, "Please stop."
Can we all talk to each other?
Also, I do want to point out that even though the app and the spirit box are in separate channels, the reverb is all one channel. So the microphone, spirit box, the divination app, all of it is in that mixing board, and then the reverb is going to both speakers. So it blends it a little bit. It basically puts us all in the same room, essentially. It puts us all in the same reverb. So the microphone, spirit box, app, all of it is within the same reverb, even though I've got it all separated out into individual channels. Again, there shouldn't be any forward words coming through, and it's so clear. It's so clear.
What are y'all trying to say? Frank, are you here? Frank, are you on the left or right side of the table? Left side? Yeah. How you doing tonight, Frank? So, Frank, do you know Maxine personally?
That's a direct
Frank, do you
response.
know Maxine personally?
That's crazy.
Is there anyone sitting on the right side of the table?
Look, I asked, is anyone sitting on the right side of the table? And he says, me. And earlier, I asked what side of the table he's sitting on, and he said, right side.
Is there anyone sitting on the right side of the table?
Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? I said, and so, hold up. Just hold up. I said, is there anyone sitting on the right side of the table? Frank says, me. And then Maxine comes in and says, Frank, helping you. So I asked, is anyone on the right side of the table? And Maxine even answered. And they answered with the same information.
How many people are here right now? said everybody, so I heard everybody and Frank's here.
They both said what? Like, what? What even?
Is Jack here too? Jack, you remember Jack, right? So do you like what I'm doing here? Is it helping you?
Whoa!
Oh wow. Is that you, Maxine? I brought some cigarettes for you all. They're really weird, colorful cigarettes. If you want them. You want anything to drink or anything? Some alcohol? I can bring you all some alcohol if you want.
That was a clear Eric.
So, Frank, were you asking for help last time?
Whoa.
Can you all try?
I should have slowed that down. It's a female voice. You can barely hear it.
Can you all try and talk one at a time? Do you like this new app? It's called the Divination Box.
Whoa.
Do you like that or the portal better?
Did he say take the phone out?
The Divination Box. Do you like that or the portal better?
What? Whoa. It's crap. No excuse.
Is everybody okay?
It hurts.
I'm gonna try something.
Man, so I don't think I've ever listened to this session with headphones, and it is creeping me out, like hardcore creeping me out. Is anyone else listening with headphones in the chat? Because it is creeping me out hardcore at the moment. All right, we'll just listen a little longer. It's about to get really good. It's about to get really good. Oh, wow. Yeah, look. Yeah, it's super creepy. All right, I'm glad I'm not alone. Go, man. I don't know what happened to Frank. I'm like part worried, and I just don't know. There's been some weird stuff that's come through about him. Every time that anything's come up about him, it's always been super weird and strange. And the last time that I think we for sure made contact with him was like 2 Novembers ago. I hooked up 3 gateway devices in a row, and we were able to make contact that way. All right, let's see if we can withstand some more of this creepiness.
It just said Big E. It just said Big E. That's the nickname for my dad. Is Pops okay? Is Pops okay?
Wow. Beware of snakes. So guys, those of y'all who've been with me for years know I used to always say watch out for snakes. I said that for years. I haven't said it in a long time, but I used to always say watch out for snakes. And at first it was like an inside joke between my buddy and me after watching Mystery Science Theater 3000. We would say watch out for snakes all the time. But it also became like a phrase to tell people, to warn them about a sticky situation. You know, I'd be like, watch out for snakes. Just like say it casually, but to give the other person a warning. And he just says, beware of snakes, like, so clear. American Jank is in the building. What's up, Jank?
Did you just say beware of snakes?
Yeah, he did.
Did you just say beware of snakes?
He's here.
Can you blow on one of those candles?
Guys, the whole Jake thing. So in the last session, or the 2 sessions ago, the very first session I ever uploaded to YouTube, we talked to a Jacob, and we talked to him crystal clear for a while. Like, we talked to Frank. Frank introduced me to Maxine, and then Jacob came through, and then I think I don't. It almost sounds like he's talking about the same kind of Jake. Maybe Jake is short for Jacob.
Can you blow on one of those candles? Can you blow on one of those candles?
There's almost like a breath sound too when that happens. That's so clear. You not talk to Eric? It's like Frank is asking Jake. He told Jake to sit up, and he's like asking him, you not talk to Eric? And then he goes to Maxine, and then he says something to Maxine. Or does he say do not talk to Eric? Alright, one more replay, I'll slow it down.
Maxine, how are you doing tonight?
Like, she whispers Frankie, you can barely hear it, and then he says that's Maxine right afterwards, and for some reason I didn't caption it.
Does anybody need help? If you need help, Frank and me can help you.
Whoa.
We have light here.
This is so creepy. I'm getting like freaked out watching this. Whoa, hold up. This is so messed up. They come through and say the same thing I'm saying at the same exact time.
God's divine light is all around you.
They say divine light the moment I say divine light. Guys, what are the chances of that happening? What are the actual probability and statistics of that actually happening right there? It's got to be pretty close to 0. Like, there's no way. They say divine light at the same time I do.
God's divine light is all around you. divine light is all around you. What do y'all want me to do next for progressing this communication?
So I just asked, what do you want me to do next for progressing this communication? Walk away. Walk away.
How many people are sitting at the table?
Wow, that does say that. Holy crap.
I heard two, me. I can hear a girl talking on the left side over there. Is that you, Maxine? Who is that?
The
You don't
whisper.
have to whisper. Do you all like it here?
No. Whoa.
So last time we talked, y'all said something about Joe's place. Do they need help there? Do they need help there? Heard yes. I'll go there and help them for you guys. I'll go there and help them for you guys.
Guys, I'm sure you can kind of hear it, but I've gone into like a trance at this point. It's so weird. Like this whole setup in real time, it felt very similar to how we're experiencing it. And when I would talk, it sounded like I was there. It sounded like I was there with them.
This is intense. Alright guys, I'm gonna review this.
That sounded like Eric, I'll help you. Yeah, that says Eric, I'll help you. How did I miss that?
Alright guys,
That clear? Does that not clearly say Eric, I'll help
I'm
you?
gonna review this. Alright guys, I'm gonna review this. So we're coming to an end of this session here.
They say my girl's name.
To an end of this session here. If there's anything super imperative, I'll get back to you tonight.
Wow.
But one last question. Do you like this divination box, or would you rather have another spirit box? Or is it all good?
Whoa.
It's getting intense.
Again, no forward words should be coming through at all. The full reversal circuit is on.
What was that, Frank? Whoa.
And then Frank says noise right there, right as that squeak happens.
Whoa. Whoa.
It sounds like Frank says, "What was that noise?" Right as the squeak happens, it sounds like Frank says, "What was that noise?"
Whoa. Whoa. Something just squeaked in the house. Did you say see what it is? Did you say see what it is? You did?
That's so direct. He said, "Try and see what it is." And I asked, "Did you say to see what it is?" And he goes, "I did."
You did? Wow, it is cooler over there. I'm curious what you're saying.
Yeah, this is not my first session with Frank. This is after a few months of talking with Frank. Or no, this is about 1 month of talking with Frank at this point.
Alright guys. Thank you all for speaking with me. Y'all have a good night. I'll talk to you either tomorrow or the next day, sometime soon, okay? Thank you all for talking with me. Alright. That's amazing. I can't wait to review this. Alright. Let's go ahead and mute it off.
Whoa! That's crazy.
Wow. So, pretty sure that was working. I don't know what to think. That was the first time I used the divination box.
Alright, so we do get some visual evidence after this, but it's kind of a stretch. It's a bit of a stretch.
It's the first time I've done anything like this. I had tried adding the mic in before, but it felt like I was partially there. I don't know if that makes sense or not, but one thing I'm going to work on is adding a delay to where someone could view the recording in real time, so that way you could hear what they're saying, because in real time you don't hear it because they translate it once it hits the camera, once it hits the final audio source. But surely there's a way to make it to where we can hear that within a few seconds. But yeah, also the temperature dropped 3 degrees. Now it's going back up. But
why didn't I put a cut here?
it's amazing. Remember, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, stay tuned, and stay epic.
It's not over. It's not the end of the video. Extra spook. Again, a bit of a stretch, but it's there. Light anomaly, and watch when we zoom in on the face. It almost looks like you know the singer of Nickelback when he had that haircut? It looks like that haircut. And then you can see the rest of the stuff here. Creepy! Super creepy. Guys, that looks like a straight up demon with its mouth open, just like growling or just yelling. Does that not look like a demon face? Just right there back behind the chair, just freaking just rip roaring. Just freaking ripping and dipping. And then, oh yeah, the camera for this, so I took that photo, and then immediately after the camera goes blurry, and it won't focus. It's the only photo from the entire session that's out of focus. It turns out that face was made out of a bag of candles. So there was a bag of candles sitting there. And look how normal it looks in this photo. Do you see how normal it looks? Like even here you can see that there's a candle right there. You can see the candle in the wick. But in the other photo, it looks like you cannot tell that it's a bag of candles. Like, that does not look like a bag of candles in this photo. But these are like the silver edges, you know what I mean? But I don't know what's going on with the mouth. Guys, so is there anything else? Yeah, so that's the bag of candles. There's the setup. Oh, I tried to pause here. Let me try again. All right, that's the setup there. The prototype of the Gateway, the crazy mixing board. That mixing board, like, it is so busted. I think we actually threw it out because, like, it was only a couple channels worked, and it was like the channels I was using on it. But it got the job done. It got the job done. 2 separate amps to make a true stereo field. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Oh yeah, a little sandbox. They're called something. Zen garden. It's a Zen garden. That's what that is, fam. It's a Zen garden. I also threw that out because it got messy over the years. I didn't take care of it. And so it's gone. It is gone. It's gone. I think it's gone. It might just be downstairs, but I'm pretty sure it's gone. But yeah, so guys, all this stuff right here, everything you see on the table, everything besides the spirit box, literally everything besides the spirit box and the ion box, I already had from being a musician. Like all that gear I already had from being a musician besides the spirit box and the ion box. And like these pedals were in my guitar pedal board. And that's how I discovered the gateway settings and the reverse function. And like running it through my pedal board, it was a game changer. Absolute game changer. And then so I took my pedals off my pedal board and put them in that little briefcase, little suitcase action there. But yeah, so guys, this is one of a handful of sessions from back in the day. And now that we just watched that and experienced that, it's like I want to do something like that again. But there's a set of sessions called the Tommy sessions that happened after this, and that's where I kind of like messed up everything and ruined everything. But what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I got more and more scared the more sessions I did. The more sessions I would do, the more freaked out I would get, and for good reason, because during the Tommy sessions is when Nick got introduced to me. And then once Nick got introduced to me, I, as an absolute fool, they were like, Nick's outside. And like they kept saying it. So not only in the Tommy sessions, but sessions afterwards, they would say Nick's outside. So eventually I go outside, I open the door, and I invited him into the house. Like an idiot, like an absolute idiot. I should have known better. But once Nick got involved, everything took this like weird, dark, obsessive turn. And the communication got like worse but more intense. And I got less subjective, I guess. Or less objective. It just got real bad. And then thankfully I found live streaming. And live streaming got me like back straight. Also, I did a bunch of like before I started live streaming, I had to do a bunch of clearing sessions. I had to get Nick out, which was a huge fight. Like getting Nick out of here was a freaking fight. And yeah, anyways, it's just the old stuff 4 years ago now. It's still pretty popping. Where was that at? Where did we just find that? Oh yeah, the Tommy sessions. Here, well, I gotta go. I would play you all one, but I gotta go. I gotta walk the girls, and then I gotta do the Patreon. So let me get some shout outs up in here real quick. Richie, my man Richie's in the building. Candace, what's up, Candace? Janice, what's up, Janice? Ashley Marie, what's up, Ashley? Steffi, thank you for being here, and thank you for being at the premiere as well. Mothman Historian, my man. Yeah, so Mothman Historian, I got that table that you saw in the video is the table that all this stuff is on right now. So I got the circular table for the purpose of for some seance action. That's the exact reason I got this. Oh yeah, guys, for the Patreon tonight, I'm going to be reviewing a video that I recorded 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago, a long time ago at Post Sound with my buddy Nick. And it is super spicy. It is, so the video I'm showing on the Patreon tonight, it's going to be uncut, just completely uncut, all the EVPs, all the evidence that we gathered, but I'm working on a cut down version of it that I'm going to release publicly, but that's going to take another week or two to get it finished, because there's a getting it all like captioned and everything and like switching the angles, that's the easy part, but cutting it down to like a watchable video and then adding like the right narration and pacing, that's the hard part. I have no idea what I'm doing. I have like zero idea. I'm trying though. I'm freaking trying. Carl Baker in the building. What's up, Carl? Oli, Owen. And guys, I was looking back at streams from like 1.5 years ago, and when the channel was like really popping, and I think we can get back to that with some calculated moves. Because, guys, this channel is definitely in the process of dying. But we can save it. It won't be hard. We have a much bigger foundation than most have to work with. And so that's the way I'm looking at it. But guys, literally like 1.5 years ago, the channel was at its peak. We were having like 100 people in the live streams. It was popping. So I think we can get it back to that point. No problemo. Couple of videos, a couple more put together live streams with some spicier evidence, you know what I mean? Some more excitement. Also, I'm going to be switching out the cameras. So the next time you see me with this setup, I'm going to have the super nice camera rolling, and then I'm going to have this camera as a secondary angle. We're going to have 2 angles. We're going to get it going. Maybe I'm thinking about dyeing the hair green. I think I'm going to go with green. Someone suggested it to me a few weeks ago, and I was like, green is dumb. No way green. But then I saw my hair in the mirror and it just like hit me. It just like flashed green. It was like, it needs to be green, even though I would never dye my hair green if I hadn't dyed it blue first. Every time my hair's been green, it's because I dyed it blue, and then the blue fades to green because, you know, like the bleach of the hair is yellow. I don't know. But I've had green hair several times, and it's always been because the blue hair faded to green. But I think we're going to go with green, guys. I think that's what it's going to be. Anyways, I will just keep rambling if you let me. So I need to get off here. Got to walk the babies. Then the Patreon is going down. I love you, fam. There's still time to join the Patreon tonight if you would like. So definitely check it out. Everyone's saying no to the green. Yeah, I wouldn't think green for my hair either. But guys, I think it's got to happen. Maybe I'll dye it blue first and just let it fade to green. But yeah, the on-location streaming always helps. Oh, guys, duh! I forgot. I should have said this at the beginning. Listen, hold up if you're still here. Next week, 6 days from today, I am going to be at one of the most, like, it's a dream location. I'm going to be at a dream location. I'm going to be investigating with a buddy that I've known for years, but I haven't got to investigate with him yet. New location, new peeps. Guys, I'm bringing everything I got. I'm bringing the whole office. I'm bringing everything. It's going to be freaking crazy. I'm going to film as much as possible. Not only am I going to live stream, I'm going to live stream on here, on Facebook. I'm going to have just regular cameras rolling. Guys, it's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome. Also, we'll be from the quarter moon to the new moon. Or no, we'll be from the quarter moon to the full moon. We'll be in the week of peak activity as far as the lunar cycle goes. It's just going to be so perfect. It's just going to be so freaking perfect. And so, guys, then I'll be live streaming on location Tuesday. It'll be Tuesday. So I know it's an off day, but guys, Tuesday, almost like guaranteed from 6 to however long, plan on being with your epic family. I need to start making like promo posts for it or something, because it's going to be straight popping, okay? So next Tuesday, on location, big location, I'm going to be investigating with someone that I've been wanting to investigate with for a while now. It's going to be straight popping. What is all this? All right, I do want to give a shout out to Nancy Lee. Nancy Lee throwing it down on the PayPal. Nancy Lee says, love to the Epic fam. Nancy Lee, thank you so much. Thank you for throwing it down on the PayPal. PayPal also goes through immediately. So Nancy Lee, thank you so much for throwing it down. Guys, can we see some love here? Let me get some fire in the chat for Nancy Lee right quick. Nancy Lee with that PayPal donation. Nancy, thank you so much for being part of our fam. Thank you for keeping it so lit with your boy. Look, the chat on fire. What a great way to end the stream. All right, I got to spin the girls. I got to spin the babies. Patreon streams coming up. And then next Tuesday, guys, on location. On location. It's going to be popping. So I think I'm going to take Monday off. And this Saturday, I want to do something. We'll see. All right, I love y'all. Stay awesome. Stay tuned. Stay lit. Stay dabbing. Stay epic. And I'll see you at the next one. Peace, fam. Peace. It's going to be a lit week coming up. So get ready.